Make it a great day. Don't think about it. Just do it. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, if you woke up this morning not knowing how your day would turn out, I assure you, it's going to be great. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the importance of positive attitudes and some of my experiences through my life of what I learned about it and what I continue to learn. I first saw it in action when I was a kid. Jim Quigg, one of my bestest childhood friends, lived right next door to me. Had really curly hair and freckles all over his face. He and his parents always invited me over for breakfast every morning on school days. Mr. Quigg, Jim's dad, would always pop into the kitchen and say, "Make it a great day. Make it a great day." And Jim would say, "Yeah, Dad, make it a great day, great day, yeah, Dad." And I would always giggle. Not because of how Jim responded to his dad. I giggled because Mr. Quigg didn't say, "Have a great day," like everyone else. He said, "Make it a great day." And as a kid, I thought that was a little strange. I didn't realize it then as a young boy, but it's crystal clear to me now. Mr. Quigg knew exactly how his day would turn out before he even walked out of the front door. He decided in advance that he would have a great day. 13 years ago, Jim's dad died of cancer. But during his time, he touched and improved the lives of so many people. Since then, my buddy Jim had been transformed from a little red-headed, curly-haired boy to a thoughtful and passionate and very successful, big, red-headed, curly-haired boy. Over the years, I became more and more interested in improving my attitude. I started searching the internet, reading books. I started surrounding myself with positive people. And when that didn't work, I started thinking more and more internally. And I needed to dig deeper and understand, why is this positive attitude so important? I need to understand the benefits a little bit better. So I learned with a positive attitude, you get more confidence, more motivation, closer relationships, more friends, and even at work, you get more recognition, promotions, raises. I learned that a positive attitude is critical in our lives. 2 years ago, I tried an experiment, and it had to do with Toastmasters and Toastmaster meetings. I would go to these meetings, and a lot of them were really energetic and fun, and when I came out, I felt really, really good. I'm like, wow, that was great. So I always went to the meetings partially for the fix. Well, every once in a while, there'd only be a few people that show up, and the meeting was over, and it was a little dry, the energy wasn't there. So I walked out of the meeting, and I didn't have that big pumped up feeling that I wanted to have. And I decided, I didn't like that. What am I going to do about it? I started realizing that my attitude was a product, or my mood was a product of my environment. And something popped up in my head. And I asked myself, what if I determine what my attitude is going to be and what the result will be before I even show up? And I go, oh, that's strange. I'm going to try that. So I decided, before I even go to the meeting, I already know I'm going to have fun. I'm going to be energetic. And I'm going to learn like crazy. Doesn't matter what happens in that room. That's what I'm going to do. I tried it the first time. It worked. I was really excited. I had so much fun. And I just turned on my learning antennas and just absorbed every bit of information I possibly could in that entire meeting. And I go, wow, that worked pretty good. I'm going to try it again. And ever since, it's been a couple of years. Every time I walk into a Toastmasters meeting, I already know what the result's going to be because of my attitude. The last technique I created for myself, I call 10 amazing things. I just made it a couple weeks ago. I close my eyes, and when I open them, I see, hear, and feel 10 amazing things. It worked after the first blink. Yep, still works. As Toastmasters, we already have the mother of all positive attitude tools. It's the sandwich method. After you use the sandwich method as many times as we do, don't you find it more difficult to be negative and to think negatively of people? I can't even complain regularly anymore. Positive things keep popping out of my mouth. I can't even get angry, totally angry at a person anymore. I hate you, but you have really nice hand gestures. Once you discover techniques for yourself through whatever means, you have to use them continuously or you may forget. Do you know one of the reasons why we don't have as much fun as we could have? We forget. If you think about it at the right moment, you say, hey, I should be having fun right now. You will. It's as simple as that. I also discovered how quickly attitudes can change from one extreme to the other. And it happened last year where I work at T-Mobile at the corporate office in Bellevue. One of the buildings was getting remodeled. The people that were over there had to move into our building. They completely redid all of our cubes and they got smaller. I was in the break room one day and I heard people complaining like crazy. It was spreading like a virus. I decided to initiate a psychological countermeasure to stop the rapidly growing negativity. So I found a couple of coworkers that sit around me and I say, hey, let's invite 10 or 20 people that are job hunting right now, bring them into our office, and ask what their opinions are of our cubes. What went from, these cubes really suck, instantly changed to, I'm glad I have a job. One extreme to the other in just a few words. I think I actually helped my fellow coworkers out a little bit because they had a lot better attitude in the office. I wish Mr. Quigg could see me now. So in honor of Mr. Quigg and all the amazing people that surround us and help us grow, become better, and have better attitudes, I have one request. Will you? Can you make it a great day?
Yes.
Mr. Toastmaster.